That's right. Welcome back to the Puck Drop Podcast. I'm Cole, the NHL Music Man Chapman, and I'm here with your favorite Lieutenant Dangle D up in the house.
Dusty Dangles.
Dusty Dangles. Dude, I kind of like that, actually. It kind of has a... It's just like you're like old and washed up, but
Fair.
There's nothing wrong with being washed up.
Tone it down, huh? Tone it down.
Dusty Dangles. I'm a washed up
done
DJ.
yet.
I'm a washed up DJ.
I don't give a...
I'm okay with saying that.
I'm not done yet. We might just roll a full Epsi on.
And we are brought to you by Hockey Stops. Don't forget that up in Ogden and Logan. Go check out their shop. They've got everything you need for hockey. Get your kids involved. Get the parents involved. Go get your gear up there. They can fix your stick. If you break a stick, don't throw it away. Go to Hockey Stops. And this episode is also brought to you by Five Wives Vodka. Make sure when you're, at the liquor store, you're trying to have a good night out, good party.
Safely.
You're gonna go grab this bottle of vodka. No, you're gonna grab Five Eyes vodka.
Safely.
Nothing but awesome. Yeah, and drink responsibly. And we are here with Nick Halloran. Nick Halloran is whose brother again?
Alex
Halloran.
How you doing, buddy?
Alex Halloran. He's played overseas for many years, and so we're going to introduce him now. But I personally need to run from this episode. I've got some other obligations I need to take care of, and so Destin is going to handle this one on his own.
Here we go.
And Destin's even going to change his clothes in a matter of 3, 2, 1.
Beep.
Oh, sorry about this. Let me try this again. This is it. Let's go, Nick.
Thank you, though, for having me on.
Absolutely.
I was born here in Sandy, Utah, and grew up playing hockey and was fortunate enough to kind of make my way up the ranks and play college, and now I've been playing pro for 5 years.
Where'd you go to college?
Colorado College.
Okay.
Yeah.
What got you into hockey?
My older brother, and I think you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shout out. Yeah. Shout out, Alex.
Yep. Alex started playing, and I just followed in his footsteps and kind of took the same path as him.
Did you play for Juan Diego too?
Yeah, actually, I played my freshman year, and then I actually went to Colorado for hockey. So I finished high school over there, but I did play one season with Juan Diego.
Okay.
And, yeah.
And how old are you?
28.
Young.
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, though. Some of the kids I'm playing against now, like in the European pro leagues, are like 18, 19, and they're born in, I don't even know, like 02, 03. It just doesn't even seem real. So.
And I don't want to jump too far yet, but I'm going to bring it up. Is Ricard your coach?
He was the past 2 years.
Was he?
Yeah.
You expect him back?
So I'm going to Germany next year.
Oh.
I signed for a team in the German league.
Okay.
The Straubing Tigers. And, like I said, I was in Finland for 2 years with Tappara, and that was where Ricard was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was the season? What is it like?
This past season?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was good. We kind of had some struggles, like injuries and just kind of some bounces here and there. But overall, it was pretty good. I think we had a good team. We lost in the first round of playoffs, which always stings, but that's kind of how it goes. What's it like over there? God, it's a whole different world, man. It's like you don't understand anything as far as the language, because Finnish is just by far the hardest language. But it's a great lifestyle. Like it's kind of slower pace, more relaxed, and that's more outside of hockey. But with the hockey, it's very intense. Like the training is pretty crazy. Like usually you think pro hockey, like the guys kind of know what to do and you warm up for practice on your own and work out, whatever. But like over there, you're doing like 35, 40-minute warm-ups before the workout run by a coach, and then you go to practice after that. So it's a lot. It's a lot of work, and I mean it's great because it instills good habits, but it's a lot.
So let's revert back to back in the childhood days, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So what team did you play for growing up here?
I played for the Regulators.
That's it? You just jumped right into the regulators?
Well, like I think it was like the Renegades.
There was like Renegades, regulators, chatters.
Well, I think I played for the Stars maybe when I was really little.
Right.
Like I played just county hockey, and then I played, I think, AA for maybe the Stars for one season, and then it was the Renegades. So I played for them kind of growing up, and then I think and then it kind of turned into the regulators the older you got.
Yep.
And then, so I played U14s, and then I left. I went after my freshman year, which was like U14s, and I played up a little bit with the 16 team.
Cool.
And then I went to Colorado.
See, and that's, again, for those watching, like as a youth program, you start getting looked at the age of 14. And that's where it's like, shout out to the parents. We got Pops over here.
Big Mike.
Big Mike. It's one of those things where, like, let them fly. Not only does it create an adversity for them, it grows them as a person.
Like going out of state or something like that? Yeah.
Flying on your own kind of.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's a mixed bag. I agree with you in some sense, but I think, if you're not ready for that, it can also go the other way.
Right.
So, I think that's more of a judgment call. But absolutely, it was great for me. I was lucky enough, my mom came with me for the first 2 years, and then senior year of high school, I was with a billet family, and they were a great family. So I was pretty fortunate in that respect. Like she, kept my head on straight and stuff like that. But I think me and my dad were just talking about this in the car. I think the most important thing for any kid playing hockey growing up, it's not being on the best team. It's playing the most and being in the best position for you. So like, if you get an offer on maybe the team you want to go play on, but you're going to be in a fourth line role and not playing a lot, that's terrible for your development.
Yep.
And it's crucial from 14 to 18, 19 to make sure that you're playing as much as you can in the best roles. So then you can keep climbing the ladder. Like the worst player on the best team is probably not going to get picked over the best player on the worst team.
Right.
They'll take the best player on the worst
Absolutely.
team. So just depends on how you look at it.
And we've kind of touched base on that in the previous episodes on stuff. And it's one of those where you actually just nailed that. I'm a mentor for a few kids that are going out of state. And it's like, oh, you can go play AA in Delaware, or you can go play AAA in Colorado. But are you going to get more ice time in Delaware being at a AA level, or are you going to get more or less ice time in Colorado? On a development, play with people better than you, you're going to get better.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it goes both ways. Like like I said, it's just very individual. But I think there is a level of, if you do want to climb the ranks and get as high as you can, you do need to play in the best leagues that you can. But you need to find the team that'll play you the most. So it's double-edged sword, right? Like you can go light up AA, single A hockey. That's great, but you're probably not going to get looked at as much if you're not playing AAA or something like that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it just depends.
So let's jump all the way forward now to Finland.
Let's do it. Okay.
So what brought you there? How'd you get there?
So,
I mean, just let's hear all of it.
Dude.
Unpack it all.
My career's been, I've bounced around for sure. It's been fun though. Well, I played college, 4 years at Colorado College. And then I signed with the affiliate team for the Kings, the Ontario Reign. And that was COVID season, so that was kind of a tough year. It was just like no fans, a lot more players than usual. So that was tough. And then I went actually over to Europe the following year in like October, signed late, and went to Finland to start to a lower team that needed a player. And, it was a good role for me. And so I went there, did really well, and that team wasn't going to make the playoffs. So a team in Sweden bought me. So I went to Sweden, finished the year with that team. And then a different team in Sweden contacted me, and that ended up working out. So I went there in the SHL. So I went from Finland, finished the year with this team in the SHL, and then a different team in the SHL contacted me for the following year. Started the year with them, did really well, and then like halfway through, me and the coach just, I don't know, it didn't click. He was a Swedish guy, and I think he liked his hometown guys or one thing or another, didn't work out. So I went to a team in the Allsvenskan League, which is the second Swedish league, and that's where my buddy Daniel Brickley was telling me to come there because that's where he was.
Okay.
And in Sweden, there's promotion and relegation. So if you lose in the SHL, you drop down, and promotion, you win if you win the second league. Okay. And so went to that team. We ended up winning, which was awesome. Great experience. The fans loved it. Like 40,000 people in the town, like celebrating with us. It was cool. It was really awesome. Cool. Yeah. And then, so then from there, I went to Finland. Ricard actually contacted me, and they liked my game, I guess, and went to Finland for the past 2 years. And that's where I played for Tappara. And it was awesome, actually. The first year, we ended up winning the championship as well. Yeah. So that was cool. I was pretty fortunate. Like, a lot of players go a long time and never able to really win a championship, and I was able to do 2 back-to-back. So that's amazing. It was cool. It was really cool. And then, yeah, so.
So with that being said, too, I want to kind of do a little takeaway on things. Like, where does what is it like going from like let's say like the stateside style of hockey in comparison to overseas, like the European style of hockey? Yeah. Less checking, more checking. I mean, just the all navigational route on all of that.
I mean, I've played in 2 different countries now in Europe, and I think they both differ a little bit. I think Finland is a little more physical. Not every rink is an Olympic rink. Some are hybrid and some are, different. So I think it's a little more physical, like in terms of like guys maybe looking for big hits. But it's also a skill game. It's Europe. So you have a lot of skilled players, but in the corners, there might not be as much space as an Olympic sheet. So it can be a little more grindy, kind of more like North America. And then in Sweden, it was just like a chess match. Like, they just never wanted to give the puck up. So if they didn't have anything direct, if they had a guy just waiting to chip the puck in, they don't really want to do that. They'll just go back and go hinge and back-to-back, D to D to D to D, until the forwards swing how they want them, and then they go with speed. And
so not as much pressure on the...
It's just a weird game. You don't get as many like grade A chances because it's not as scrambly. It's not chip and chase. It's
more finesse.
Yeah, like they don't really take too many chances offensively. It's more just constantly preserving your positioning on the ice, puck possession. Yeah, something like that. So, just different styles. But it's just, I mean, I think for me, Europe's actually been pretty good for me because the European styles, I'm a fast player, and I think that's like what my game kind of relies on. So I think that's been really good for me.
Well, and that's huge too, because like you're adapting to new situations, right? Like it's never going to be like, okay, yeah, maybe you have a hard press. Let's just kind of revert back to the finals for the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
You take away the time and the space like the Panthers do, even when you have the speed.
Yeah.
And you got big bodies and you take away that time and space, obviously that's creating opportunity for them.
Yeah.
But then again, like when you get over to the Europe side to an extent, then you've got quick finesse, puck movement, everything with it, and then there's just not as much pressure.
Yeah.
Then you can work your system to set it up.
For sure.
But it could go both ways. That puck moves faster than anybody on the ice, right?
Yeah.
So there's so many systematic breakdowns that can go into that. That's what makes the game great.
Yeah. Different styles.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, I like that is one thing I like about the NHL size rinks is you're kind of in a dangerous spot anywhere on the ice. So that's why in the NHL you see a turnover or a breakdown and there's a goal within a second, 2 seconds, just because it happens so fast. Olympic sheet, maybe not the same. A turnover, it might be 3-4 seconds of, making a play happen. So,
and that's the hardest part too, is the crossover with that. What is it, like an extra 10 feet, something like that?
I don't know the
like
exact
length
dimensions.
And 5 width. Like it's big, because that's when you start to like, stops and starts and this and that and the other. Go, your timing's off. It's hard because even growing up north, having an NHL rink and then going to an Olympic rink, I think that's what helped Utah. Was we'd play on an Olympic size rink and then nobody could touch us because we were fast.
Yeah,
We go to Boise and you got the boys that are the size of you, and I'm 14 years old and we get mopped.
Yeah. So. The steelheads. Yeah. They had my number a couple times for sure.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, and keep going on everything else. I mean, I want to hear it. What are you looking for? Are you wanting to come back to the States? Is the money good over there? Obviously, you've got a apparently a Swedish hot chick. I mean, lay it out, man. That's why we're here.
Yeah. She's actually my fiance. So
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. No, she's a gem. Gosh, yeah. I mean, I think growing up, at least in the States, European hockey was always viewed as maybe, I don't know, just kind of like throwing in the towel or whatever. But if you're not in the NHL, if you're in the AHL, and maybe you're not like a veteran AHL guy with a big salary, there's actually a lot more money to be made in Europe. You can make a lot better money because it's tax-free. They cover your housing. They cover your car.
Dang.
Yeah, they cover everything. So if you're looking strictly from a dollar perspective, yeah, there's a lot of great money to be made. But on top of that, the experiences that you can get over there, you get some breaks throughout the year, like national team breaks or whatever. So you have 5-6 days off. You know, like over here in the States, I can't just jump to Italy. I can't jump to Amsterdam. You know, that's a whole day of travel. But over there, you know, like you can bounce around, you can see the world, you can experience new things. So
Yeah.
I think it's an awesome experience. I mean, you have to have the stomach to be able to, you know, I mean, if you have a girlfriend, great, she can come with you or whatever. But if you don't, like, you got to be able to be like pretty mentally tough and be able to do it by yourself and like experience what comes at you and, you know, make the most of it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sure there's a backing with that, with people helping and support and stuff. But
yeah, I mean, like you got your teammates and stuff like that, which is great. But sometimes there's, you know, a little bit of a language barrier and you're not going to click with the other guys the same amount as maybe like some North Americans, which is fine. That's normal. But I've also had some really great friends that are now, you know, like
some of your best buds.
yeah, and they're Europeans. It's just different. So, yeah, but it's great. I mean, like I'd say one of the things, like if you don't have a North American coach, you have a European coach that only speaks that language, like that's a little tricky because
now you have to watch the actual draw up of everything and make sure you're...
My first team, it was a Finnish coach, and he didn't speak a lick of English. And all the guys were telling me, like, yeah, just make eye contact with him when he's talking and don't yawn. Like, don't yawn in any meeting. I was like, okay, whatever. I landed, like, 2 days before from jet-lagged, and sure enough, I just hit, like, the biggest yawn of my life. And this guy just, like, Halloran, and just, like, yells at me like crazy. And I
not even knowing what he's saying.
No,
just
not
like,
a clue. Like, it doesn't feel real, right?
It's
like you're just
intimidating.
there.
You get yelled at in a different language.
Oh
you know
my
that's
God,
going to be
dude, snapping. Yeah, and in my opinion, like when he's speaking when he's speaking Finnish, like it doesn't feel really real. You're just kind of there, like blah blah blah. It doesn't apply to me. But then like this is his job. This is serious for him. So then when he snaps on you, you're like it kind of hits you. So just like little stuff like that's kind of funny that you kind of learn throughout, you know, playing over there.
So what in comparison? I got to ask this question. What league are you in? I'm just curious.
This
real quick.
upcoming season,
Yeah,
I'll be playing in the Dell.
the Dell.
in Germany.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool, sick.
Yeah.
How does that compare to the KHL?
I mean, just
The KHL is pretty tough, dude.
I mean,
I'm just saying it's
tough in what?
I don't know. They're just it's just different. It seems so different than the Dell.
in terms of like
Just-
style
Yeah,
or
just in general.
yeah. I mean, they have some really
Different
good,
flow. I mean, it's just weird. It's so weird. Like that's why I'm so glad we talked about this earlier because it's like totally different areas of hockey. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think Russia's a tricky one because they can pay a lot. They can pay the most in Europe, which is awesome. And if you go there and you do well, that's great. You're getting paid a lot, but you're basically isolated. There's maybe
That's
one
all
to
you
two
do.
other North Americans on the team, maybe, and they might be Europeans, so they might not even speak great English. So you might be all alone on the team, but you're making minimum 350, 400, which is great, and like room to move up. But at the same time, I've had buddies that go to Russia because that's what they're thinking. Okay, I'm gonna go make my bread. Like that's what I'm gonna do. They go, they light up preseason, regular season starts. They don't score a goal for the first 2-3 games. They get called in by the GM. They're like, why aren't you scoring? And then they get fired like 3 games later.
Oof.
And it's October and they
Yeah.
don't have a team.
Well, and you got to build the chemistry, right?
Yeah.
Like
I
if
mean,
you're a coach, you got to like let's put things together, right?
yeah.
Who's going to work well together? Just because you don't go out and pump them home and get points doesn't mean
Yeah.
you're not a nobody.
Yeah. Like there's valuable positions for everything.
Right.
But I mean, when you get brought in as a point guy and you don't put up points,
Right.
which, you know, there's always like give and take with that. But if you don't score a goal in the first 2 games and then you get fired 3 games later, like it's like
Tough one to get involved in.
it's a gamble for sure. I mean, you go. I have another buddy that's there. Loved it. He's been there 3 years. He's making great money. Blah blah blah. So it's just it's a gamble. Like if you go, it's you hope it goes well because at the same time, with the Russia-Ukraine war going on, like Sweden and Finland, they won't take any player that's played in Russia since then.
Dang.
So if I were to go play in Russia this year, let's say I get fired in October, November, whatever, and I try to go find a team, no one in Finland or Sweden will take me because I played in Russia because they look at it as blood money.
Oh, that sucks. And it sucks that we're going through that time, but at least you're honest.
It is, well, it's just true.
It's true. Yeah, fair enough. Also, on top of that, then, aside from the KHL, what outlets do you think you could get from going? Would you go to the NHL if you were called up?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So how do we get you called up?
Oh, man, dude. I don't know. Get this podcast to the right hands.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I mean, I'd love to go. It's,
well,
you
like
know,
training camps, like, do you have to be invited? What do you got to do to get there?
Yeah.
What do we do to get you there? Like,
I mean, dude, it's the 1% of the 1%. It's a tough league to make, and they move
Well,
on
be
quick.
tougher.
Yeah, sure, man.
Just teasing.
I'd love to go. Just
Give him a shot.
If you have a good way, let me know because I've been trying to figure it out. So.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, but I mean, actually, though, so like in a scenario like me, you'd probably have to go to Russia and light Russia up because they respect Russia. Like the NHL looks at Russia as like a very respected league, which it is. Like it's very good hockey. So for someone like me who's been in Europe and had a couple decent seasons, like you'd have to go to like maybe Russia or Sweden. Sweden's also very respected SHL and like tear it up, like beyond belief to where you would get that chance over some other guy who has maybe 20 games in the NHL and he's up and down or something like that. So that's kind of like you've seen a couple guys do it, like Danforth. He did it on Columbus. Like he was in the coast and then he went to Finland for 2 years and then he went to Russia for 1, lit it up all 3 years and then now he's in the NHL. So
love it. Why not?
yeah, so I just got to go put up
Keep
like 100
working hard,
points in
dude.
Germany this year. So
That's nothing wrong with that.
no,
I could see it happening.
yeah, it's in the book.
So are you, what position are you playing?
Right wing.
Right wing?
Yeah, I can play both sides of the wing, but
What's your points
what's my points?
in the last 2 years, 3 years?
The last 2 years, I've had in the regular season 43 exactly, both years,
Really?
and then
So it looks like you're going for 65 this year?
yeah, 65 would be nice for sure.
Hey.
It's a new league, we'll see how it plays. Maybe it's more to my advantage.
Let them
or
play to
something.
your caliber.
Yeah.
Don't play to theirs. You know that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good players over there. I think it's more just like who you're playing with is a big part and how the year's going, just like chemistry, like you're saying. So little stuff like that.
It'll go.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll go.
Yep.
We're about to probably brush up here before too long. I know that we've been pretty busy lately, but anything else you want to say to family, friends, stuff like that? Unpack it all, dude. We got to hear about it.
I don't really have much to say. It's just trying to enjoy my time home during the summer. Yeah, like
So
I'm not
what?
really sure what you're asking there.
Well, hold on. So in Finland,
Okay.
what's the food like for real?
The food, it's actually not bad. I mean,
You nervous for Germany?
I don't know what to expect. I haven't heard much about the food. I mean, I know they've got good beer and you know,
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't need any of that.
no, I don't do that. But,
You're going pro, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't know. The food in Finland was all right. Like they had a lot of the same stuff we have: tacos, steaks, pasta places. Like it was pretty good. It wasn't. I wouldn't walk away and be like, oh man, the food there is terrible. Like they had this one thing called a blood sausage though, and that was tough. That was part of like our rookie initiation. If you're new to the team, you gotta like
There's always
eat
that.
this blood sausage. That was gross.
So when you come back, we're definitely gonna have you come play some like shinny hockey or street ball hockey with the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
You're definitely well known around here as well.
oh, well, thank you.
We're gonna throw up some footage. What's the best place to watch you out across seas as a resource to be able to watch you play?
God, it's kind of tough.
I know we're a
lot
little
of,
bit
like,
opposite end of the map.
Yeah, a lot of like the local networks will have the games and stuff, and those aren't readily available over here.
Well, and they're
So-
not doing like Live Barn, but
Yeah, I
we
mean, they
definitely
have,
want to
like,
watch if we can
they're-
like pause it and then watch it the next day when we wake
Yeah,
up.
right. I mean, there's always like YouTube highlights of the game.
I want to watch full games.
Yeah,
man.
for sure. I mean, honestly, you'd have to watch it on hockey TV, and that's pretty sketchy on the computer. So, I mean,
Well, let's
there's
try to
not a
figure
great
out-
way, honestly. It's not like there's an easy streaming site. Well, yeah, I mean, they have Seymour. Have you ever heard of Seymour? It's like basically just some streaming platform, and they have the games. But I don't know if you can use it if you're not in the country, so you might need a VPN. So it's kind of a whole show.
I don't care. I'm still gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
and
I'll-
afterwards we'll kind of try to loophole something to figure something out.
Yeah, I'll get you going.
And then I definitely want to watch them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And the more the merrier.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll get it working.
But all right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up. And again, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
It's
you.
been hard to get a hold of you because you're just a traveling man. So
Yeah, man, dude. International. No, thank you for having me. It's been great.
shout out Nick, Pops, Mike, Alex always. And thank you. This has been the Puck Drop Podcast.